Hello and welcome to Unlock 2 Speaking Test 2. My name is Pierre. I'll be your examiner for today. For today's lesson, there will be 3 parts, and the speaking test should take about 7 minutes. Can you please introduce yourself?
I'm Quang. I'm 13 years old right now.
Okay, Quang. Let's start with part 1. I'll ask you some questions about study and education. What's your favorite subject?
I like maths because I love solving problems with numbers and shapes, and I think it is challenging and fun for me.
So how does maths help you in the future?
I think it is easier to find job if you're good at math because right now there are lots of jobs that requires you have a degree in math.
Let's talk about the internet and technology. Do you use the internet when you study?
I often use the internet to research for the information which I have no idea before, and it is useful.
Do you own a mobile phone?
Um, I I'm just having a a Nokia phone to just can call and do nothing.
So do you think that mobile phones are important to us?
Yes, because it is convenient. We can contact to each other on mobile phone, and you can do lots of things with a mobile phone easily and fast.
Let's talk about language and communication. Why do you study English?
Uh, I think English is useful because in the future English uh, will be getting more popular, and everywhere I go I just see many English in there, and I think it is better for me to know English, and well, maybe in the future I can travel abroad. It is better for me to talk with foreign people.
Let's move on to part 2. So for part 2, there's a picture that shows teenagers using their mobile phones. Can you please describe what you see in the picture?
Um, they're in the coffee store with 4 teenagers. I think they are like uh, hanging out and having fun together. But
Do they look interested in each other's conversations?
I think they are focused on their mobile phones and just like on mobile phones and not caring each other.
Do you feel it's important to not use your mobile phone when you are in company of other people?
Yes, because mobile phone is addictive, and if you turn on mobile phone, you just need to search some information, but will be stick into that and do many things that will take took you a lot of time.
So for part 3 of the speaking test, there'll be a short presentation. You'll have to describe a library that you have visited. So here are some of the things that you should talk about. You will have 1 minute to prepare and to write down some ideas, okay? And then 2 minutes to speak. So your 1 minute of preparation time starts now. Okay, well, your 1 minute of preparation time is finished. You'll have 2 minutes to speak. Please start speaking.
Um, I've been to the library in my school. It's located on the second floor in my school. Um, there in the library there are many books. There are new books, folk tales, stories, and like some old books are there, and trending books for students. And there are some computers for students to do research there too. I went there to do my research project in school with my friends. When I first time get there with my friends, like we are just surprised because of the it was big, and like there are many things to search, but everything has is like it is important, and everything is like necessary for us, and it is because of that it is easier to do research. And I think it is very useful for not just doing research. It is the good place to study. It is a silent place which you can read books and study and relax in silence. And I have been there many times, and I find it helpful, the library, and it helped me very much in my school.
Okay. Right. Thank you, Quang. That concludes our speaking test for today. Have a good night. Goodbye.